If there was one thing in Assassin's Creed I just don't like at all, I just completely skip over, I just don't find interesting, is easily for me to say the naval combat. I never really liked the naval combat in any Assassin's Creed game whatsoever. Yes, that even includes Black Flag. So to all you Black Flag fans out there who only played that game and never played all the other Assassin's Creed games, yeah, I wasn't really a big fan of Black Flag's naval combat as well. But I will say, out of all the naval combats out there that are implemented in the Assassin's Creed games, I think Black Flag has probably one of the best, if not probably one of the most interesting and most intriguing naval combat right there after Rogue. So it really is a good one. But still, uh, naval combat in Assassin's Creed has never fit. It has never hit me. It has never like sparked something in my head. Well, wow, this is the best thing ever. They should keep doing this. Like naval combat was just not my cup of tea. If any naval combat game with like shipping, with like ships, or even sometimes planes, you know. So like large vehicle fighting basically. But specifically, I want to talk about naval combat in Assassin's Creed. So um, it's not really the fact that it's naval. I mean, look, I mean, ship fighting is freaking cool. I like it. I like when you're fighting a ship, and then when it when it gets hit and you have to like infiltrate it. If it can do a little swing over to the other side of the ship, and fighting all the enemies. Though, like it's cool. It really is. But it just never really hit me. And the main reason why it never hit me is that it's just boring. It really is. It's just boring to me. Like all you do in the naval combat, I'm gonna strictly probably talk about Black Flag, but this also applies to other ones, especially Odyssey. Like Odyssey's naval combat is super boring. Actually, to get off of Black Flag, Odyssey right here, right? Whenever I have to go into like a forced naval combat position, or actually any other Assassin's Creed game, like whenever I am forced to go into like a naval combat, like immediately, I just go like, here we go again. Like it's not fun to me. What I find fun about Assassin's Creed is basically everything except naval combat. So like when it comes to Black Flag, I really like everything else, and the least thing I like about Black Flag is the naval combat. But everything else about Black Flag is cool, like the world, the characters, like Jesus, even the characters, the fighting, the stealth, except there's turning missions too. But Black Flag is a good game. But that naval combat, I know it's a pirate game, but still, it naval combat is just not my cup of tea. It just really isn't. Um, it's boring because all it consists of is just taking your ship, sailing that way, probably busting out a sea shanty, one or the other, and then when you find a ship, all you do, you just shoot it, cannonball. Uh, they shoot back, and then you have to wait, and then they shoot, and then you gotta do like turn, and it's just not fun. It's not compared to fighting a lot of people. I think that combat in that game is way more better than ship fighting. It just is. Like I like parkouring and all that. You know, this goes with it goes with Rogue. It also goes with 3. It also goes with Odyssey, and it also goes with even probably Origins too, like in Valhalla. But still, it just never really hit me, and I just don't like it. It's just not good. You know, I think upgrading your ship and all that is kind of like a big, like, man, it's just not good. I like it. I like upgrading my character, but always upgrade my ship. Your ship being your main source of transportation. Like, it's just not good. I just don't know why. I mean, hopefully I'm not the only one who's saying that naval combat, or even like naval things or anything, big ship related. Like, it just doesn't click with me. Like, there's like a cult. I'm talking about Odyssey because I'm doing my Odyssey freaking grind. Like I'm on my Odyssey grind. But there's this cult in Odyssey where you are forced to basically go on your ship and to find all the cult members, and that's like the only cult thing that I'm missing because I just don't like doing it. So I'm like, man, I don't want to do it because it's naval, but I have to do it in order to get the story on. So it's just like a big like immersion breaker for me because I'm someone who likes stealthing, stealth or parkour and fighting a bunch of enemies like cool fist fights, guns, boom, boom, boom. But when it comes to naval, then all you do, you just turn ship, half sail, full sail, shoot cannonball, harpoon, front cannonball, boom. The turret gun. That's about it. And then Odyssey just way Odyssey and Valhalla is just way worse. Because in Odyssey, all you gotta sorry, that was my face. Because in Odyssey, all you gotta do is just travel speed and then a little bit slower speed than travel speed, or shoot the arrow, um, shoot your arrow or a fireball or a spear, and then you can counter that move. And then all you do, you just do that, going back forth while doing like a circle, and then whamming, and like it's just not fun. It really isn't. Like that's just my main point. Though I just don't find it fun. It is. I just don't find it fun. It's just boring to me. But again, everything else about Assassin's Creed I just like, other than naval combat stuff. I don't really got anything else to say other than, what I've been repeating for this video for like the past 6 minutes. Just, it's not fun. It's just not fun to me. But yeah, again, they're good games. Like they are. I like Assassin's Creed. Like I like it a lot. It's, again, my favorite game series of all time. It really is. Like if Ubisoft, you know, kept the tradition style of Assassin's Creed, never went to that RPG thing, I would have liked it a lot more better. But it's cool. It's fine. It's just that I wish, Assassin's Creed won't really focus on naval combat that much, kind of like Mirage or 3. Because out of all the Kenway games, Kenway games really likes your pirate ships. Like out of all the Kenway games, I like 3 the best because it doesn't really force naval combat on you. Like naval combat is like a little side thing that you can do in there because they don't force it to you. Because most of the time, in Assassin's Creed 3, it's just like two big cities and like one big frontier, like freaking Red Dead Redemption. So it's not really ship based. It's more like Assassin's Creed based, and I like those type of games better. But when it comes to like Black Flag or Odyssey, like especially Odyssey with this big open world, like it's just way too big. That's like a big complaint about that game. It's just way too big. Or Valhalla or Rogue, like those, like they really focus on your ship a lot, and it's just not cool for me. It's just not. So I'm gonna stop right here because all I'm doing is just repeating myself because it's just sad. It really is. I don't know why I just don't like it. It just doesn't click with me. I'm pretty sure a lot of people find it very fun. That's why like a lot of people like Black Flag a lot because of the naval combat. I think it does really good. Again, Black Flag has probably the best naval combat that Ubisoft has ever made. Like it's way better than that dog crap game called Skull and Bones. But when it comes to like these pirate games and their emphasis on pirate ships, because again, pirates are known for the pirate ships, but whenever it comes to naval combat, it just doesn't fit me as a gamer. It just doesn't. It's kind of sad, but that's just my personal opinion. Alright, that's it. Thanks for watching.